Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Follow it here. Hope everybody is doing good. We're back with the robot boss fights, and we've got 4 ring quests to do. We've got a green ring, purple ring, white ring, and a pink ring to find. Okay, and we'll start in order, which is going to be the green one first. So once you've activated, it's going to give you a placement marker, which is always going to be a case to speak to somebody, and they're actually in the medical center to start with. Okay, so let's get in here, and we'll speak to this nurse, and then we're going to get told. Just say yes for that one, ask for clues, continue, and then we're going to get sent to the library, okay? The library is just behind the medical centre, way over here. Not too far for this one, just up the steps. Okay, and speak to Elma. Ask for clues about the green ring, explain the situation, says your son asked me to do it, you can't pretty much go wrong. They will send you to the next location, which is going to be the swamp. So I'll mark it on the map for me, just so it's easy. And then we're going to head to the swamp, and again, because this is the final part of it, it pretty much never tells you or shows you a placement marker. It's always going to tell you the location, and you're going to have to find an interact switch, and then that will expose the green ring for you, okay? Now, the zombies for this one are quite close to the interact button, so I suggest coming in from the back end of the swamp, just so you've got a little bit more time to hit the interact, because they can kill you quite easily here, actually. So I'm going to go around this back section over here. Okay. Now, that rock there is going to be the interact. That bit over there is a chest, and that's going to give you 1 level. I've already got it today. So you can't keep leaving servers and just claiming them as much as you want. But we're going to go and get the interact for you now and get the green ring just as quickly as possible before these zombies come. Here we go. Okay, and then just walk away. And that's you got the green ring. Now you can respawn now, it's going to be the quickest way to get back. But I'll just try and quickly get back there with the Light Rider Surf Cube. Hopefully. There's a lot of invisible barriers in this game for some reason. There's like a lot of stuff that you hit for no reason when you're in there. Not quite sure what that's all about. But we've managed to get around them there, so that's not too bad. Okay. Go back into, I think it is the medical center. And that'll be the green quest all done. There we go. Talk. Continue. So that is the green quest complete. Okay, so that's me back at the quest board, and now we're going to activate the quest for the purple ring. Once you do this one, it's going to say go and speak to Christia. She's actually in the sanctuary, right where my cursor is located. And we'll take the Light Rider Surf Cube again. There's one downside of using this one. It does sometimes make your views go a little bit funny, which is really annoying. But yeah, that's all creative maps, I think, not just this one. Here we go. And then we'll fly right into the sanctuary. Okay, and speak to Christia. You say, request information about the purple ring. Make sure you say, of course. And then we're going to go and speak to Magnus. He's just actually in the courtyard section. So just outside, you go left. And just over here. And speak to Magnus. Okay, just let me surprise you again. Continue. He's now going to send us to the cemetery. Now this little bit is annoying for a couple of reasons. One, it's mostly the fact that zombies do come in here, so you're not going to get a lot of time and a lot of peace, okay? So the first one is going to be the 3rd grave as you come in, right here. That's going to be your first interact. Okay. And I'll try and do this quickly before all the zombies come. And right in the corner over here is going to be your next one. I'm going to run to the end, and then go 1 forward, and this is going to be your 3rd interact. Now, when I'm getting hit here, you'll see a cutscene, and I'm still getting hit, so just make sure you're jumping around a little bit, even in the cutscene, because the zombies will kill you. Okay, so you've got your flower bed over there, and it is to the left hand side, and you've got an interact just in here, and this will get you the purple ring. Right here. Okay, and then go back to the cemetery. Sorry, go back to sanctuary. And just talk to Cynthia. And that's the second one done. Okay, and we'll see you back at the quest board. Okay, so that's us back at the quest board, and now we're going to activate the quest for the white ring. Now it's going to send us to go and talk to Egon. Egon is just pretty much just behind this building. He is in the town hall, just in the second floor. So right up here, we're going to run upstairs. So right through here, talk to Egon. Okay, and then you just go, no, I'd like to help. How can I help? Request information about the white ring. Continue. Find Devon and talk to him. Okay, pretty much that's straightforward. And he is just over here. It's pretty much central. Talk to Devon. My grandfather used to be a villager chief, which caused him a lot of problems. Just say that's fine. Insist. Continue. Go find a clue at the library. Okay, so we're back heading to the library again, which is just over here. Right behind the VIP section. Sorry, right behind the town hall. Again, back up the steps. Now I'll go and speak to her, but I don't think you actually do speak to her. Yeah, it's pretty much just go and find interact, which is in the second section right there. First section. Actually, there we go. The white ring was found near the 13 stones. I call it Stonehenge on my guides, just to make it easy, but it is right next to the swamp, right over there. Okay, so I've got it marked, and that's where we'll go and do now. And again, because it's the location, there'll not be any markers. You pretty much just need to look at the map, and then they'll be looking for an interact again. Okay, now this one isn't actually in the stone section, it's just off the section there. There's like a rock. I need to move the rock, and that will give you the next ring, okay? So that's all your stone section. Right here, there is an interact. There you go. There we go, that is the white ring done. And now we've got to go and take it back to Egon again. Probably the fastest thing to do is respawn. Okay, now I did respawn from there, no problems, you don't lose anything. It's also a lot quicker than just coming back through the map. Okay, continue, and that is our quest complete, and I'll see you at the quest board for the final one, which is going to be the hardest one of the lot, but it's not too bad. Okay, so now we're going to activate the quest for the pink ring. Okay, and again, it's pretty much behind this direction. I think it's actually at the lighthouse section. All the way up here. So I'm pretty confident it's actually at the top of the lighthouse, if memory serves. I'll try and glide there. There we go. So I'll talk to Patrick. He's going to say request information about the pink ring, and then you're going to say okay. He's going to ask you to pretty much find the 4 boards. Okay, and these are pretty easy. So you've got one right here. And you just read. So that's one. I'm pretty sure there's another one right here as well. Really not difficult. Very, very easy. It's only the last part of this quest people might slightly struggle with, but again, it is really not too difficult. So board number 3 is just here. And I think actually, I'm not sure if it's inside or not. It might be through the back. Yeah, there. Okay. So that's number 4. And I'm go and find Neria. Yeah, she's just inside. Not too hard. Hardest part's being able to talk to her. There we go. Say okay. Continue. And then you've got to find Astrobald. He is over by the grotto section. I think close by to this area. I'll ping there just now. Again, it is marked though because you're speaking to somebody, so it's always got the marker points. Okay, we'll try and get up there as well. There we go. Okay, hey kid. Neria told me you were coming. Are you the one looking for the pink ring? Just say continue. Okay, now this is the part it says it shouldn't be far from the old sage. Search thoroughly and don't forget to bring it back to Patrick. He'll be grateful. This is the part probably most people are going to slightly struggle with finding if you don't know the map very well. But the sage is the guy up at the samurai statue. He's pretty much the old dude. And he's just up here. I'll take this up. And I'll mark on the map for you as well. Just so you can be absolutely sure, because it's not actually properly located. It's not got a proper like designated section, but it's just between the sanctuary and the grotto right here. Okay, and for this one, you're simply going to go to the roof. And then interact with the barrel. And that's going to be your ring. Okay, that is the final ring. And there we go. Okay, and again, you can respawn if you want. I think it's probably the fastest. Maybe? No, we're quite high up, so we'll use this one. And try and go to the top of the lighthouse from here. Might be too far to make it, but we'll try. Yeah, we're good, we got it. And that'll be the last quest, and everything all complete. And again, thank you everyone for watching, means a lot, and yeah, thank you very much. And just about time to say it, Fallout out.